We have it so well under control. I mean, view this the same as the flu.
They tried the impeachment hoax, and this is their new hoax.
That's why I don't read the newspaper. Because it's garbage.
Because of all we've done, the risk to the American people remains very low. People die from the flu.
Are you kidding me? Where are we at in society today?
What a stupid question. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
It's one person coming in from China, and we have it under control.
College football coaches are paid to do one thing, coach, and in turn, win. With Clemson's Dabo Swinney setting the bar at, come on, let's just go play, Mike Gundy wanted to follow in his footsteps. Recall this.
We have it so well under control. I mean, view this the same as the flu.
Now comp it with this. We get people that get the flu during the season, we quarantine them, we treat them, we make sure they're healthy, we bring them back, said the Oklahoma State head coach. Dr. Fauci, your thoughts?
The flu has a mortality of 0.1%.
Sure.
This has a mortality of 10 times that.
And in terms of contagiousness and lethality, worse than the flu.
Well, yes. I mean, it just is.
Recall this as well.
I would like to begin by announcing some important developments in our war against the Chinese virus.
Why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus?
And then there's Gundy opening with, so I would like to start with, we really have two different situations here. The first being the Chinese virus.
Everyone knows Chinese people are disgusting. They'll eat any type of animal. They're dirty. That's what my classmate said just days after the coronavirus outbreak started in the United States.
Whether he announces it or not, Gundy is complicit in this. Me being a Jew, I have seen my great ancestors become victims of xenophobia. At the turn of the 20th century, tuberculosis became known as the Jewish disease. Therefore, anti-Semitism led to the US turning away and barring from entry desperate Jewish refugees who were fleeing Europe in the 30s and 40s. The language of disease has always been linked to our discourse around immigration, said Natalia Molina, a professor of history and American studies at USC. Gundy is echoing the president's xenophobia of years past, bringing it to present day, a near mirror image of bigotry unfitting for the face of a public university. He even admitted it, saying, I think we have to follow what the president says, then proceeded to say, the people of Oklahoma, and I know more about Stillwater and Payne County, obviously, because I'm here and been here for a long time, have done a good job of not finger pointing and complaining, which runs directly counter to him using racism to label the virus. There's not anybody, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, that could have prepared for what we're going through right now on a national level. The president and his force that we're seeing every day, they're doing a great job. There's no way that he could have prepared for this. Really? Coach, it is your opinion that is rooted in nothing more than, I don't know.
This is just my hunch.
Donald Trump cut CDC funding. Trump cut the pandemic response team. Ebola was combated by the Obama administration that believed in science, who accepted it and cultivated it. Former Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes said, I think importantly, what Obama did leave Trump is a global health infrastructure that we had set up, informed by the lessons of the Ebola outbreak. Again, I know it's just an opinion, it's just a wrong one. You watch the national news just like I do, and you see people saying, well, we need more of this, we need more of that. Well, they're trying to do the best they can. No, they're not. Why should states outbid each other for life-saving supplies?
The notion of the federal stockpile was it's supposed to be our stockpile. It's not supposed to be state stockpiles.
Why should Illinois and California, in the words of Andrew Cuomo, go on a call and have an eBay-style bid? Why should Jared Kushner announce the stockpile is the White House's and only the White House's? Gundy is full of inaccuracies, who unfortunately has a lot of pull and is a prominent voice in collegiate sports. So it was really interesting to me to see with the mainstream media, sadly enough, just how negative everybody can be. And let's just report the news. Let's start putting some things in there that are positive, he said. I've talked to people that are working in the medical field. They're hands-on. They're in these hospitals. They're in these doctors' offices. They're seeing us recover from this. We're not hearing any of that. However, he did admit on the same call he's focused on Oklahoma. He is likely referring to medical professionals in his state, where one 1,684 cases have been reported, a less populated state. Whereas in New York City, the state is now the coronavirus capital of the world with more than 7,000 deaths. Medical professionals are at a breaking point, many working ungodly hours and staying away from loved ones out of fear of potential infection. Gundy's comments are tone deaf. My personal opinion is from the mainstream media. I'm a little disappointed in all the negativity. My opinion is let's start getting some of the positive things out as we continue to fight this. Gundy is the kind of guy who burns down his house and then immediately says, well, let's remain positive. At least we won't have to pay for electricity. In short, Mike Gundy has proven his ass more than once when he touches on anything other than football, and even that was a stretch. His I'm 40 rant, read behind the scenes. The real story of Mike Gundy reveals himself, more so, a wolf in sheep's clothing. If you'd like to hear more thought-provoking content like TYT Sports on Facebook and to help in my journey to keep media independent, go to tyt.com/Rick.